Hi everyone, this is Alexa Big Wharf with Write Publish Sell, and today I'm just going to do a quick overview on what is blogging anyway. What is a blog? What types of content do you write about? Why do you have a blog? We'll cover these quickly just by looking at some samples of what other people are doing and talk briefly about how you can use this to help you sell your own book. Okay, we're going to look at a couple of different blogs, starting with the mom blog. So I'm over here at losethecape.com, which is both a podcast and a blog for moms who want to make a difference. And as you can see, they have a front page with a lot of fun things happening in terms of articles that are out there, popular articles, and kind of a tack board over here of content. But then you can also click on their blog and you'll see that it brings up specific articles that they want you to see. Obviously talking about politics and talking with teens and tweens and any of the other articles that they want you to share go on their blog. So they're creating content that they think that they believe is relevant to the type of people who want to follow this blog, and then they're putting it out there so that when someone comes over to the website or is searching for something on this nature, they find the content, they read it. You can share through social media here. You can pin to Pinterest. You can get a free copy of the book, and then you can share other places if you like this and want to make sure that other people know about it too. So that's one example of a blog. But it doesn't just have to be a mom blog, which is pretty popular content out there. You have blogs on health and so here we have the Whole30 blog, which if you're not familiar with Whole30, it's a 30-day challenge to eliminate basically eliminating cravings, all these types of things to help you improve your health. So their blog never says blog per se, but they have featured articles. So they're going to come out here. They're going to be writing on things that make sense for their audience. So one of the things that people are always looking for when they're doing the Whole30 is great recipes that are delicious and fit within the Whole30 plan. And you notice they're selling their Whole30 cookbook along with this as well. So in this case, the blog is going to be anything that fits in with information that is related to what you want to be doing. So how do you do the Whole30? What's life like after Whole30? What are the rules? If you're mamas, what is this all about? It's a whole different website all about moms who are doing Whole30. And look here, they have blog. What's going on in their blog? So anything that's related. We've got pregnancy loss, because October was pregnancy loss. We've got discovering the roots of infertility. There's a lot on this topic right now, I'm assuming because October was Pregnancy and Infant Loss Awareness Month. But anything that relates to the topic of, here we go, introducing your kids to new foods. That's a big topic when you're drastically changing your diet. So you can see that all of these things are different type of articles that are useful and are going to, if someone's out there looking for this, what are some great healthy snacks that are out there? How do I raise multicultural children? Depression topics, anything related to this whole idea of how eating better can improve your life all the way across the board and how you help your children with it, etc. These are the types of things that they are talking about. And whenever someone goes out there and is Googling these types of things, they're going to find these and come to their website. And if they find enough information that is really useful to them, they may buy the products that they love, which I'm sure these are affiliate links. They may sign up to listen to the podcast. They may join some of the programs. They may do all kinds of different opportunities. Then you have more like a news blog. So most people are familiar with NPR. NPR has a great blog, as most of the news articles do. So as you see on their blog, it's news articles. It's going to be items of interest, articles of interest about people of interest, about topics of interest related to politics and the world order and anything like that. And here you go. They've got this great article about Nikki Haley, and then they are also showing you her book and how to purchase her book. So you can see other related stories down here. Maybe not related. The witches are coming. So this is actually a review of a book. So again, if you have a great book, the NPR is a great place for you to pitch a book for them to do an interview or feature of your book and help you sell the book. Okay, so another type would be for us of interest, we might look at a blog about publishing. So one of the websites I really enjoy is Kindlepreneur. He's got a lot of great content about increasing rankings and sales on Amazon. This, my friends, is what's called a pop-up, which you can add in with your email CRM so that you can get more people to get on your email list. While some people are annoyed by them, a lot of studies show that people who do have a pop-up actually increase their subscriber rate by about 30% more than other people do in a year. And it's a great opportunity for you to get people on your list and for you to grow your audience by teaching them something as well. So he's got a great free ebook about rankings on Amazon. But as you can see, there's a blog right here, and he talks about all kinds of things that are related to being a writer, an author, selling books, getting Kindle keywords, all of these things, anything that might be of interest to someone who is trying to self-publish and sell a book, he's going to write about. And this is, other cool things like writers might look for other opportunities to make money as a writer. So how to become a ghostwriter. So you can see, you can really stretch. You know, you might think that at the beginning you came to Kindlepreneur to learn all about how to put things on Kindle and how to sell more Kindle books, but there are a lot of topics of interest that go to those secondary and tertiary audiences that may find very interesting. And while they're here, maybe they're just out searching how to be a ghostwriter. While they're here, they see, oh my gosh, he has all these other great tools for writers, how to do a great cover design, how to lay out your book, how to get free books, how to find profitable keywords. Well, that's hard to say. So you can see with this, it's all about a specific topic, but then he also goes down into these other funnels, if you will, of content that is relevant and interesting to people who might show up while looking for something about publishing on Kindle, best software for writers. All kinds of great things on this blog. Okay, so the other thing, travel bloggers have great things. So if you're writing a book about travel, or if you are writing a book that is a book where you're traveling all around the world, you might want to blog about traveling, and that would bring people to your blog. The other thing is, you want to know, if you're writing about travel, you want to know who is blogging about traveling, because these are great places to pitch your book for feature, or to coordinate or collaborate, or to cross blog. Or on your blog, you could do a similar type of list, which is the best travel blogs, 50 must-read travel blogs. So it's always blogging, and doing lists of what other people are doing is always a great post too. And this is the #1 search when I went out and looked at blogs about travel. This was the #1 post that came back, is 50 must-read top travel blogs. So you can see these are great for bringing in people, and then you have your top other ones listed on the side. It's just a wonderful way to bring in people who are looking on your topic. And then I wanted to see what, for children's book authors, I just did a children's book bloggers search, and I found this, which is actually a full list of people. Well, it's probably not a full list, because I'm sure there are always more people joining in on this, but all these books about children's book bloggers. So this not only is a fantastic list for you of people that you can reach out to when you're publishing your children's book, but you can also click on them and get ideas for what types of things they are writing about. Well, this is the unconventional librarian, and she's blogging about books, but also, I mean, just you may find all kinds of other topics that would interest you, and you think, oh, I could write about that topic. I mean, you have everything in here, things for teachers, things for homeschoolers, fangirl confessions. So there's just all kinds of a year of reading, young adult book reviews. I mean, you can just see from the titles of these blogs, these then themselves are like just a list of ideas of what you could blog about. Children's books for boys, children's books for kids, children's books for girls, all kinds of things. All of these blog titles are potential blog posts as well. So when you're brainstorming things to blog about, you can just Google what other people are blogging as well. So and these provide great examples on how to blog, especially if you're blogging about books, beautiful images of the book and descriptions. This is a great site, actually, and I just stumbled upon it. So hopefully that gives you some ideas if you're kind of struggling to figure out what to blog about. And for nonfiction authors, it's pretty easy because you just blog about your topic of expertise. But if you're thinking, okay, I'm a fiction book and I don't really know what else to blog about, then you can look up some other fiction authors and see what they are putting on their web pages. I love Joanna Penn, who also writes as JF Penn for fiction. And she's got articles about the research behind her books, interviews with other thriller authors, what she's working on currently. So, you don't necessarily have to blog about something that's completely unrelated. You can talk all about your own books, or all about other people who are writing books like you, or all about, the characters in your book. So there's really no shortage of content that you can think about writing. I really think this is an interesting way to go because she's talking about in her thriller books, the map of places that she went and other really cool things related. So if you love her books, and then you're going to want to go dig into some of these other types of things. So, that should give you a pretty good idea from a wide variety of topics that you are writing about for blog ideas to put on your website that will draw people in to your blog, and then they see your other books, they see that you're writing a book, they see that you're selling a book, they see your programs and courses and whatever else it is, your podcast, whatever else it is that you're trying to do. So there's really the sky is the limit when it comes to figuring out topics to blog about.